Welcome back everyone. Let's go ahead and do a quick little comparison between the newly announced Samsung Galaxy Note 20 and the soon, pretty newly released Galaxy S20. Now both of these are actually going to be pretty big competitors to one another. They're around that $1,000 range, and definitely there are some key differences between these two for sure. Now I will tell you, the Galaxy S20 has actually gone down in price quite a bit, and you can pick one up for around $700 on Amazon. So if you want to pick one up, I'll leave links down in the description. If you want to pick it up from there, you can help support the channel at the same time. Now I will pre-order the Note 20 tomorrow, so whenever it comes in, I'll go and start doing comparisons and all that stuff. This is just a quick little one. Now on the front, there are some differences like I stated. So you do have that 6.2 inch panel on the Galaxy S20. It's 1440p. It's an extremely good panel. I like it a lot. There's really nothing to hate on it, and I think overall it's a really good looking panel, and I think that was one of its biggest assets for sure. The Note 20 has that 6.7 inch Super AMOLED display, 1080p, definitely not a small panel, but it isn't 1440p like we do have on the S20, which I found really weird, and the pixels per inch are much lower on the Note 20 than it is on the S20. You have 563 pixels per inch on the S20, but 393 pixels per inch on the Samsung Galaxy Note 20. So definitely some differences there. You do have a 120Hz refresh rate on both phones, which is cool. So I really do like that. IP68 dust and water resistance on both as well. USB Type-C on both. Triple camera setups on the back as well. And like I said, there are some key differences and key similarities between them. You have that S Pen on the Note 20 though, which is really cool. However, there is one big thing that you have to keep in mind. The Galaxy S20 has a microSD card slot, where the Galaxy Note 20 does not have a microSD card slot. I don't know why they did that. Extremely weird. It made me feel really uncomfortable. They did it last year. They still did that. So we'll see what happens in the future. Maybe the Note 21 will, bring an SD card or something. I don't know. But the Note 20 doesn't have it, which kind of persuades me to recommend the S20 a little bit more. So like I said, I'm not going to recommend anything yet because I don't have them. I'm just kind of stating the facts. Software wise, the Samsung Galaxy S20 and Note 20 will be getting the same exact software, and they'll be lasting for the same amount of time as well in terms of the software. So even though the Note 20 came out a little bit later, they still get the same software versions unless Samsung switches something up. The last 10 or 11 Note devices, that's kind of what we've seen. So kind of keep that in mind as well. Performance wise, they're kind of the same type of performance a little bit. So the S20 has that Snapdragon 65 chipset, an octa-core CPU, and Adreno 650 GPU, and 8 gigs of RAM. There's only one model of it, where the Samsung Galaxy Note 20 has that Qualcomm Snapdragon 865 Plus chipset, an octa-core CPU, an Adreno 650 GPU, and 8 gigs of RAM on the only one model that it is too. So only one model on both. I don't know what they were thinking without putting a SD card slot on the Note 20, but it is what it is. There's nothing we can do about it. And I would assume the performance is about the same on both, but like I said, once I get my hands on it, I'll test it further. The camera setups on both, like I stated, triple camera setups on both of them. 12 megapixel wide on the S20, 64 megapixel telephoto, and 12 megapixel ultra wide. You have the ability to shoot 8K on both, which is really cool. Where the Note 20 has that 12 megapixel wide angle lens, 64 megapixel telephoto lens, and then a 12 megapixel ultra wide sensor, and they are almost identically the same exact type of camera on both, same megapixel count, same features. But like I said, once I get my hands on it, I'll go ahead and test it further and make a ton of different videos if you guys want to see it. 10 megapixel sensors on the front as well. Both can do 4K 60 on those too. Now ending it off with the battery life, this is where there's a little bit of a difference. We have a 4000 mAh battery on the Galaxy S20. You have the ability of doing wireless charging as well as reverse wireless charging, which is really cool. Where the Samsung Galaxy Note 20 has a 4300 mAh battery. You can do wireless charging and reverse wireless charging on there too. Now it does have a bigger screen and it is technically more powerful on paper, so I'm curious to see how it'll perform against the S20 in terms of the battery. But like I said, once I get my hands on it, I'll go ahead and test it further. And that really pretty much covers up this comparison. Those are the main differences. I would definitely say, there's not that many differences between them. Maybe the screen size and the way they feel in the hand. But other than that, it seems to me like they're kind of the same phone, just a little bit bigger on the Note 20. So that's really pretty much it. If you guys have any other questions or anything, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. Every single subscriber that we get really does count. So it means so much if you guys could hit that. Also check out the other links down in the description as well. My Twitter, my Instagram, my second channel. More importantly, everything else. I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.